Hello.
Hello everybody. Welcome to another stream. I'm going to be continuing our Rise of the Runelords campaign. So hope everybody enjoys it. And yeah, if you do enjoy it, then feel free to come back and watch us next time. Do it every Friday. So,
Next time.
let's do it.
Echo not always included. Alright, so let's recap where we left off from last week. Everyone received a note saying that Ameko Kaijitsu, the tavern keeper from the Rusty Dragon Inn, was summoned by her brother at the glassworks in town. Everyone reached the glassworks to find that everything was locked up, all of the windows were shut, and curtains drawn. So the decision was to make an entry through a window, to which you found nothing short of a massacre of all of the workers and several goblins, which you pretty easily dispatched, carried on down, and found a half-elf male in the basement of the glassworks. You have not so easily dispatched of him, and you are now standing above his body. You remember him saying that you entered his glassworks, and yet here you are. Combat has dropped, and you are free to move. Woo.
Do I need to refresh Roll20? I've got a black screen.
I don't think you've restarted your Roll20 since last week, so yes, just close your internet browser for
Okay.
at some point in your life.
Okay. All right.
I'm looting this corpse. Give me this loot.
Yes, you have not searched his body at all.
Search it. Searching it right
Alright.
now. Standing on his body, searching him.
Well, that may make the search a little bit difficult, but
Well, there's not like there's very much room to move around in here.
it is a very narrow hallway. On his body, you
Oh man, I
find
still have a black screen.
a composite shortbow of 1 strength with 12 arrows left. You also find a ring of protection, +1. You find masterwork thieves' tools, a masterwork flute, a pair of silver earrings, a leather-bound journal, 6 pouches of gold dust, 8 pouches of silver dust, and 10 platinum pieces.
What was the dust again?
You had 6 pouches of gold dust and 8 pouches of silver dust.
Okay, I think I got everything down.
Okay.
Hard to type quickly.
Yeah.
Ah, how do you keep coming through the thing? I muted you.
Did you get your screen resolved?
Yeah, I got it. Sorry.
Alright.
Yeah, that was me reloading into Roll20, and I assumed the voice stuff was on. Find anything good?
Maybe.
Ooh, what'd you get?
Is there anything in this room?
In that room, you find a relatively small room with a desk, a chair, and a small couch.
Neat.
As far as finding anything inside of it, one second. You find nothing of note, normal business tools. It actually looks like a small office. On the desk, there are various blank pieces of parchment, a quill and ink, and a blanket lying on the couch behind the desk.
So it looks as though maybe he was living down here.
There, as you look around the room, you also find several empty alcoholic bottles. You can tell by the labels they're actually for spirits. Several of them are strewn about the floor, carelessly dropped down.
Well, I think I should give these Masterwork Thieves tool to Javier.
Ooh, what are these?
They were on the corpse of our dead friend over there. I think you'll be able to use them better than I would.
Ah, thank you, sir. Javier puts the tools in his bag.
And you should probably hold on to this, Kyrie. I'm gonna give you the Ring of Protect. She probably needs it more than the rest of us. Alright, so now we have to figure out why he was down here, why he attacked us, and why there's a bunch of dead people upstairs.
There we go. There are, I don't know if you guys can see the doors here, here. Of course, you saw the office, and here.
Where are you pinging?
Oh, that's right, I'm on the wrong layer. Right, so there are doors here.
Well, I can't go through it. I've been
Here.
trying to move my token through it the whole time.
Alright, just go ahead and announce if you want to open a door. Which I assume you're going to open the door.
I'm in the room.
Alright.
I'm gonna follow him. Did you go in this one?
No, I'm up here.
It's the northwestern door, or southern, southwestern.
Okay, Javier's gonna stick close.
You come across a room, and you can see several shelves. They happen to store different pieces of glass, some vases, window panes, various different finished goods.
Nothing important in here.
Well, let's check the next one.
Busting
Alright.
in.
You go to open the door and find that it's locked.
Well, maybe you'll get a chance to use your tools.
Actually, I will. I'll pull out the Masterwork Thieves tools. And what kind of skill check is that? And what kind of, like, I guess they just enable me to do the skill check in this situation, huh? Or wait, they're Masterwork, so they should give me some kind of bonus, huh?
Yeah, you're going to get a bonus from that. It is a disabled device check.
Disable device.
Do you have that?
I don't. Oh, here it is. No, I don't have that.
I need disable device.
Bum, 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 bum.
All right.
Can I do untrained?
pretty sure that has to be trained.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
about to say, I
okay.
don't think you can just like stick the thing in there and like jiggle it around. You have to actually know how to do it.
Yeah, trained only for sure. Now there are many ways to open a door.
Yeah. Um, I could blow it open.
Okay. Do
Wait
you
a
want to
minute.
do? Let's save this door for last,
Don't I
since
have
it
a
seems to be the most protected.
Isn't there a
Let's
spell that does something like that?
let's see. Oh, I've got lots of spells. I should. What's the door made
Or,
of?
like, does anyone remember that I have a torque?
You have a what?
A torque. My Eidolon Cathos.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget about Cathos.
Hey, that works.
Right.
Yeah.
Can Cathos smash through the door, or do I have to roll something?
You can. You can smash the door.
What is a strength check?
You can attempt to try and break down something. This one is a simple wooden door. You can either roll a strength to attempt to break it, or you can try and damage it and try and literally just destroy the door. So you can either roll me a strength check or an attack.
She's getting to it.
Strength check? Wowee. Okay.
He broke that door, dude.
Kathos. He rears back and swings wildly at the door. His claws tear deeply into the wood and instantly shatters it into pieces.
Nice.
You
Well,
can
that
hear
works.
a muffled scream from inside the room as the pieces of door go flying into the room.
Oh, look, we found her.
Javier's gonna push past Kathos and run into the room. Holy crap! What is this?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and, untie her and everything, ungag her, whatever.
You find Ameko Kaijitsu lying on the ground, her hands bound, mouth covered with a gag, and you release her from her prison. She gets up, looks around, panicked, and looks to you. I've never been so happy to see you. Tell me, Suto, is he still out there?
I mean, he's out there, but he's not alive anymore.
She rubs her wrist and looks down. I can't believe it. I can't believe he would betray me. Betray father like that.
Well, he didn't really seem very interested in trying to listen to what we had to say either.
No, no. Something was wrong. This isn't the same Suto that I remember. Sure, he was always hot-headed, but never like this.
We found a lot of alcoholic bottles in his room. Do you think maybe that had something to do with it?
You can see tears welling up in her eyes. No, this is far worse than just drunkenness.
What do you mean?
He asked me to do terrible things. To join him. To... She chokes at thinking about the terrible memories. To join him in honor of Lamashtu. Something terrible has taken over him. He's become enwrapped, enthralled in evil.
Well, then we need to find out what's causing this and how to stop it.
Yes, you're right. I She sighs heavily. He wanted me to join him with his group over at Thistletop with the goblins. I don't know exactly why, but
Well,
he
then we should probably go there.
yes.
Or at least we should. You should probably go home.
I I don't know what's become of the rest of the glassworks, but yes, I suppose you're right.
Well, if you haven't been upstairs, or I'm not exactly sure how long you've been down here, but there's quite a scene upstairs.
I dare not look, but if we must.
Alright, well, let's get out of here.
Follow us, madam. We'll keep you safe.
I'm gonna open this
Especially-
door on the way out.
Going to open that door?
Yeah.
All right. Up. To the eastern door, you find a small passage. There's a long tunnel leading from this room that winds for some distance through the bedrock below.
Hmm.
Doesn't really seem to go anywhere.
Are you going to continue down the passage?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and give me a perception check as you walk through the passage.
Probably help if I had my character sheet open.
Hmm.
There you go.
Okay. Bear with me for just a minute. All right, so you continue down the passage, and you eventually come to a dead end. As far as you can tell, it just stops to a rock wall.
Well, wonder what was down here.
Definitely seems odd that there's just nothing here.
Perhaps we should rest in those beds we saw and check it again in the morning.
I'm gonna take a 10 on it.
What's your perception? Is it a +3? Why don't you just spend
Yeah, I've only got a 3, damn it.
spend an hour or so
Okay.
and take a 20 on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a 20 for my perception. I'm like hands all over this wall checking this thing out.
Alright. You eventually find a secret door. As you touch and feel on the rocks, you pull upon a piece of rock that seems unnaturally loose. As you pull down on it, it pulls a chain and you hear a loud click as different pieces of stone move to the side, revealing a secret door.
Take a step back while all that happens.
Oh, wow.
I wonder what's in there.
Well, did you want to lead the way?
I'm trying.
Lol.
Okay.
There seems to be an unnatural force that's stopping me from moving into the room.
Bear with me for just a second. Gotta do a quick map change here. Tell you what, everyone give me one more perception.
Well, it's better than the last one.
There is that. Kyrie?
She's getting there. She's gotta do it on the tablet, so it's difficult. Ouch.
Yeah.
Does Kathos get one?
Yeah, we can give Kate this one.
His ain't gonna be much better. He's not built for looking at stuff. Lol.
You sure about that?
Alright. Kathos, you sense an unnatural presence. You can hear odd sounds coming from down the hallway as you enter into the chamber.
It's vampires. Run.
You can find that most of it is actually roughly carved out rock.
After you, Javier.
Javier is going to grab a pebble and cast light on it, and hold it in his hand as he goes in.
I was about to say, I've seen Queen of the Damned. I know how this ends.
He's gonna gulp as he walks through the door.
Alright.
It's pretty creepy in here.
Everyone enters into the chamber and finds a roughly carved out stone passageway. Kathos, you can hear odd sounds coming from down the hallway.
Javier's going
Grunts and gurgles.
Javier's going to, at this point, he's going to whisper to the rest of the party that perhaps we should get out of here and come back when we've rested up, because, you know, we did just go through a pretty tough battle and it's been a long day. So maybe this might be a little dangerous right now in our current condition.
Gonna press F5 and quick save.
There's no quick save. You press F5 and nothing happens.
Damn it.
Roll an F5 check.
Right. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Okay, so I'm like 90% sure that this is a vampire.
I think whatever it is, we should come back later, because Elf Boy back there was pretty tough, and he got us pretty good, you know.
Hey, Javier, don't you know like no alignment?
Herm?
Don't you know the spell no alignment or its equivalent? Isn't that a low level spell?
No, I don't have that.
Shit. I was about to say, if one of us can cast no alignment, we can at least see what this thing is.
I've got light cast on my rock that I'm holding.
Yeah, that doesn't help us.
I don't know. Javier's pretty nervous right now. He's got the heebie-jeebies. I'll keep going if you guys want, but I just don't know, guys.
Alright, since there are gonna be a bunch of pansies, I guess I'm gonna send Cases into the vampire dungeon more than likely.
Well, as he walks forward, I'm going to, you know, tie a piece of string around his wrist and cast light on it.
Also, is it supposed to be completely pitch black?
Is
Or
it
is that
completely
just
pitch
me?
black?
Yeah, all we see is a
Oh.
black screen with us standing
My
on
bad.
it.
There you go.
Okay, yeah.
After you, Kathos.
Godspeed, Kathos.
Kato, stop. To your right, you notice a hideous-looking creature. Laying before you is what looks like a hairless humanoid lurching on back-bent, dog-like legs. It has a hideous mouth flanked by two tiny arms with three-fingered hands.
What the hell kind of even check would that be?
Coo it.
I'm just calling it a native perception.
Yeah, I was just seeing if maybe like Kathos might know what it is, considering he's extra planar, but I don't know what kind of check that would be.
Oh, you want to roll knowledge?
Yeah, but like what kind?
Give me. Let's see. What knowledges does Kathos have?
Planes. Because, you know, he's extra planar.
Is that the only one?
Yeah.
Javier
I was
has
gonna give
some.
him dungeoneering, but
Mm. Mm. I would say a knowledge arcana would be
well,
what I'm
shit,
looking
I can
for.
do that, but I can't see it, so.
Oh crap! Hey, Javier's going to actually. Hey, ignore that. That knowledge check I just used. Ignore
Right.
that. I'm gonna cast weird vibrations and take the skilled one in knowledge arcana. So I'm gonna add an 8 bonus to knowledge arcana.
So you're going to start performing?
Yes. Oh god.
Roll initiative.
Yep. Let's
Yep.
do it. Yep. I'm doing it.
I was about to say, now that you're like strumming your lute in the middle of this thing's house, it's probably not gonna be happy.
It's all I know to do, guys.
Your notes echo down the halls, and the beast turns around, whipping its horrible face towards the hallway, realizing that Kathos is there. Oh shit, let me get the initiative thing up. Oh cool, it auto-added. Nice, cool. Alright. And as far as Kathos knows, it's not really anything he's ever seen before.
Okay. I need you to add Kathos and Kyrie manually to the list. I can add the numbers, I just can't add them to it.
I still take the skilled evolution in knowledge arcana.
Alright.
Alright.
Where's
That
my...
insane initiative, though.
Uh-oh.
Where is my NPCs?
So, is this creature wearing any kind of clothing or anything?
It's got a gaping maw with huge teeth, and you're worried about its fashion?
I have a reason for asking.
As far as clothing goes,
Yeah, like clothing,
let
hair.
me
Looking for anything flammable, really.
pull up a larger picture of it. It's got scraps of cloth.
Oh god, now it's huge! Run! It's gonna eat us all. It also kind of looks like the thing from Amnesia.
Calling any of that clothing would be overly generous.
So just like
Hey.
tattered scraps.
Make it bigger again, but I want to see its face. The shadow is kind of covering
Let's
over its
do
face.
like that.
There it is. Okay, I see it.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, that's horrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Damn.
Just be
See
lucky
if I
that
can
it's not vampires.
get the whole thing here.
Are we?
If it was a
Stop
vampire...
Stop making Quesos look skinny.
If it was a vampire, my plan was to throw Kathos at it because he can't be level drained.
Oh god! Here it comes!
The
Speaking
monster
of-
apparently gets free reign over all of like us. He just gets to run all over us.
Speaking about that, the creature turns around, whipping its little fangs and horrible maw, and charges towards Kathos.
Oh, hey guys, just real quick before we get too into it. I looked up the rule on natural armor, and you guys can totally take that as your evolution.
Well, guess who's gonna be like unhittable? Also, you did that, right? You weird vibrated and we all got that?
Yeah, that's what alerted the creature to our presence.
Okay, cool. So, yeah. That's what, a plus... What bonus? A plus 2?
+2 to natural armor.
It swings its first claw and slams Kathos hard. It swings a second claw, missing completely. What is Kathos's AC?
With the bonus from the weird vibrations, it's 19 right now.
It goes to bite at Kathos and just barely misses.
That would be the perfect point for Kathos to just headbutt the bitch.
From down the hall, you hear a familiar voice. Guys, wait for me, I can help. I may have been stopped by my brother, but I can still fight.
Just don't get hurt.
Ameko steps up from behind you. I'm not worried about pain anymore. for I've endured enough. I just want to make whoever has corrupted my brother pay.
Well, we did come down here to save you, so please let us do that if at all possible.
Do not worry. I am much stronger than I look.
Then let's give this
Despite
thing hell.
my situation you may have found me in.
Very well.
She runs forth and stands aside Kathos, pulling out a rather fine mithril rapier as she heads forward. Die, foul creature! She swings her rapier at the beast, but misses. She glares down at it. You think you're strong, but we'll see. I'm just warming up. Dominicus? I'm sorry, Kathos, you had 16. How'd you get down there? Kathos. Wait, no, Kathos. Yeah, you haven't gone yet. Go.
Well, Kathos is going to try and rip its face off for hurting him or injuring him.
Your first swing misses entirely, but the second one strikes true. Strikes true. Okay. The creature cries out a horrible sound, what can only be explained as a terrible gurgling and gnashing.
Alright. First of all, that's to see if I can, like, discern what it is. And then I've got something else too.
You can't quite remember what it is. However, you do remember in one of your religious texts that you've read before that those who worshipped sin, those who used it for their own evil acts, found a way to take this sin and make it flesh. They found a way to make sentient abominations comprised of distilled ectoplasm imprinted with a soul image of a slain creature that is possessed an abundance of any particular sin. This aberration is nothing more than the embodiment of sin.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and relay that information to the rest of the party.
Ooh.
Yeah, at least if I remember from what I read right. However, that does mean that this thing is alive. It is not undead.
You do also remember that it has a very powerful bite, which is said that it would cause people who were bitten to go mad.
Also, don't let it bite you. I'm pretty sure it's poisonous. So let's get rid of this thing as quickly as possible. And in saying that, Dominicus is going to raise a paw from his cloak and fire a firebolt at it. Damn it.
You fire, but it does miss entirely.
Kyrie is going to try and perform acid splash on the abomination.
All right. Your acid splash flies true. For lack of a better word, splashing acid all over the creature. Javier.
Okay, so I took for my weird. Anyway, here I'm gonna roll a knowledge arcana check and see if I can get any more info on this thing.
Plus 11.
Yeah, I took +8 and I get a +1 and a +2 from my. I get a +1 from my bardic stuff and.
Oh, that's right. You've got that crazy skill. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's a skill
Yeah.
monkey, he's a bard.
He's got that weird knowing stuff.
Yeah, and then my int mod is 2, so I
Yeah,
get
it's
like
called
a
lore.
+9 bonus.
No, he's got that weird vibrations for knowing shit. But his brain is mentally vibrating. As your brain vibrates, you would also remember that this creature, being an aberration and being nothing more than just an embodiment of sin, is immune to mind affecting spells and effects.
I relay that to the party. Hey, would I know, like, would I know what it's weak to? Like, if it has a weakness or something?
I think there's a specific skill for that.
As far as you can tell, there's nothing that stands out to you as a weak point.
Alright, in that case, Javier is going to... Oh shit, no, he's not doing that. Oh, fuck, I'm doing something wrong here. Anyway, he's gonna pull his whip out and roll an attack and try to trip this guy.
Or thing.
Yeah. So I guess it's a ranged melee attack. Let me just do this.
Ow.
Javier just sighs and stares at his feet.
That leads us into round 2. Alright. The creature turns its attention to a Mako, begins swinging at her. First claw misses entirely. Second claw misses. And the bite slips just by her face. Just barely misses. A Mako completely freaked out by the experience, rapidly attacks back at the creature. Jesus Christ, Amiko. Get your shit together. She steps to the side and motions towards the others. Come now, don't let me have all the fun.
He's gonna 5-foot step behind it, I guess. And so I can flank it. And he is going to attack with the claws.
Close. Your first attack misses, but second claw digs deep into the thin flesh of the creature and tears it down. It falls down to the ground and starts to demorph and ooze into ectoplasmic goo, turn dark black.
Well, that was not exactly what I was expecting.
Well then.
Ameko looks around. I had no idea this was below Father's workshop. I can't believe it.
Well, we may as well keep checking out the rest of this place.
Down the hallway you seem to find nothing more than an emptied out stone room. In fact, you would even hesitate to call it a room, more than just a loose cavern, which seemed to house nothing more than the creature you found before, the sin spawn.
There appears to be something different over there.
Down the hallway to your right, you do see what looks to be a rubble-covered room. There are several broken urns and pottery containers.
Shit, I got Katho stuck in a rock.
Yeah, it happens. But it appears that almost anything inside of there has been destroyed and long since crumbled into dust.
Perhaps we should keep moving.
Agreed, says Ameko.
Well, do we go ahead or do we go to the right?
Let's go to the right. I think I see something in there.
Alright. As everyone enters into the room to the right, you notice a red marble statue of a strikingly beautiful, but at the same time monstrously enraged human woman standing in the middle of this room. Her stony expression twisted into fury. The woman wears long flowing robes, and her long hair is held back from her face by intricate headdress of hooks and blades. In her left hand, she carries a large book, the face of which is inscribed with a 7-pointed star. Her right hand holds a glittering metal and ivory rancer.
Is it like a real book, or is it just like a statue book?
It's a statue book.
The book is statue, however, the weapon does appear to not be made of stone, and instead made of metal and ivory.
Javier's going to point this out to everyone and suggest that maybe
Dominicus, hold up.
grab it.
Damn it.
Everyone stop.
Or maybe Javier will just try to get it himself.
Give me a perception right quick.
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh yes. Dominicus, you walk into the room, but you don't notice anything. To your right, you notice a set of stairs leading up to a walkway. When something comes charging out in front of you, you notice it's one of the creatures you saw before. It runs out in front of you and starts screeching and screaming, alerting the one behind it. Everyone roll initiative. Okay. I'm not sure whose initiative is whose. Oh wait, I see it there.
Yeah, it says Kathos and Kyrie.
It does say Kathis. Kyrie, what is your dex?
$13.
Alright. Dominicus. The creature in front of you begins an onslaught. Swinging at you with its first claws. Slamming hard into you. And it begins a second swing. The 16 hit.
Nope.
Missing completely with the second swing. Following behind with a bite, which it just cannot seem to reach you. Kyrie, you are hearing those same horrible screeches down the hallway, as well as the sound of battle.
Yeah, Kyrie's gonna, she hears the noises coming from down the hallway, and she's gonna walk closer, hopefully within range. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna ready my crossbow for if anything comes near the door, within my sight.
Alright. Dominicus.
Dominicus, in pure repulsion, is going to take a 5-foot step back. And then GTFO. I'm gonna get right here. And then I am going to channel energy.
Now, if you're going to walk away, then he would get an attack of opportunity on you.
Fine.
Alright, he will take that opportunity. Oof. His bite does not catch you.
Focusing on allies. Everybody in the party takes 5 healing. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. That leads us. Another one of those horrid creatures comes storming down and comes into view of Kyrie.
So if it's not at max range for the crossbow, does she even still get to make the attack?
She can. However, I don't think she has any extra feats for shooting, so she's not getting any extra bonuses for shooting within 30 feet. But yeah, she can totally shoot. The bolt goes flying and whizzes past the creature.
All right,
continues
Javier.
down the hallway in front of Dominicus,
Somebody help me kill this thing.
baring its claws and mouth.
Javier's gonna try to grab the weapon out of the statue.
All right. Javier.
Yo.
The Rancer does not come free at your first attempt. However, with a little bit of tugging and a little bit of strength, you manage to pull the Rancer free.
Nice. What is a rancer exactly?
It's basically it's like a polearm with a blade and a spike.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
So like a long arm halberd.
Okay.
Kind of like a halberd, but with spikes on either end. Imagine like okay, so you've got a pointed spear basically, and it's got two little spikes on either side.
Okay, hang on. I'm googling it.
I can dig it.
Okay.
Google search Pathfinder weapons, and you'll find all the stats for a Rancer.
So maybe now use that to help.
Yeah, I'm gonna equip it and look for a creature to whack.
All right. As far as actually freeing the Rancer from the statue, that would be a full round action to move towards it, grab it, dislodge it, and hold on to it.
Yes, you
Or
have to wait till next
bear
time.
Okay, I'll wait till next time. I'm not very useful at the moment against non-mind altering foes, so I'm just gonna hold my nice new big weapon and hope for the best.
Very good. Ameko, at seeing you pull free the Rancer, looks towards you. A fine weapon for a fine man.
Why, thank you, madam. I will use it well.
She steps down the hallway, pulls free a dagger, and says, "Step aside, Kyrie, if you don't mind," as she throws the dagger towards the creature near Dominicus. Unfortunately, the dagger continues down the hallway and bounces off the stone wall. Kathis?
Is this a door?
Yes, it is. You notice that the door easily opens. This one, unlike the others, does not seem to be locked. As you open the door, it leads into a large wooden platform standing 10 feet above the room, which seems to be holding what look to be stone prison cells. There are bones and remains littered in a few of the cells, and another sin spawn on the ground below.
Okay, so yeah, Katos is gonna walk through the door, stand on the platform, notice he notices the monster, right? 'Cause, I mean, I kind of figured since.
Hmm.
But yeah, he's gonna stare down at the monster and roar. And yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, so can I hit it from, is that like the staircase?
You are a little too high up to reach it
Okay.
from there.
So I thought. Okay, well, he's just gonna sit there and stare angrily at the monster.
The monster looks up at Kathos. Beady red eyes, full of hate, looking up at Kathos. It screeches, steps onto the steps, begins attacking at Kathos. Does not confirm, but lands a blow into Kathos. Before missing with its bite.
Stop blowing Kathos.
It wishes it could blow Kathos. It would give Kathos the biggest hickey. Kyrie.
Right, Kyrie is going to take a few steps back past, Kaijitsu? Ameka? But her last name is like, but
Yeah, Kaijitsu. You got it.
Then she is going to acid.
Ooh.
Ooh. Your bolt soars and lands in the creature.
Acid splash, not bolt.
Your acid splash lands on the creature. Kyrie MVP. Dominicus.
Dominicus is going to loose his mace from underneath his cloak and swing at the creature.
You swing wildly at the creature, however miss.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a warrior.
The creature returns the favor, swinging once, twice, landing a claw, striking hard onto Dominicus. Yet completely missing with its bite.
Javier's going to move over. Can I get to the creature? Is there a way for me to get to the, like, within range of swinging this reach weapon? Because all I really see is black from my spot.
Well, can you? You can walk forward 10 feet
Let's
and
see.
get side of the hallway.
Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Alright, Javier walks up next to Dominicus, looks at the creature, looks at Dominicus, looks at his new weapon that he's not proficient with, gulps, and then takes a swing at the shadow monster.
Javier, do me a favor and step 5 back.
Alright. Right here?
There you go. 10 feet right there.
Pole arm.
Okay. And how do I go about rolling a non-proficient? Do I take like a -2 or something?
I want to say it's a -4.
-4?
Are you not proficient with martial?
I was about to say he should be,
I
shouldn't
don't think so. Maybe. Hang on, let me check. Hang on, let me look up real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it is totally a -4.
he? I was about to say, because that's going to make a huge difference.
One sec.
Too bad you're not an elf.
Yeah, I know. I think simple weapons, longsword, rapier, sap, short sword, short
Simple
bow,
weapons.
and whip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Simple weapons, so no.
Alright, what you'll be doing is you'll be rolling with a -4. However, you'll also roll with a +1 to your attack for it being of exceptional quality. So you're rolling at a -3. And then, of course, whatever your base attack is. Which, level 2 bard, your bab ought to be 1. So you'll be rolling with a -2, yep.
It's okay, he swings wildly.
You can't quite get the hang of your new weapon.
Well, at least I tried.
Flailing about with your giant toothpick.
You did try. However, the weight seems very off to you.
I'm much more accustomed to using magical abilities than these kinds of things.
You are definitely not used to handling a pole quite so large.
Well,
Gotta get
Ameko-
better with your shaft work.
Ameko angrily steps forward. Let me show you how it's done, as she pulls forth her rapier. And misses completely.
Completely misses.
Javier
Blush
snickers.
growing on her face. Warm-ups. I must still be woozy. Kathis.
Cases attacks the fucking monster in front of him. I know.
Kathis attacks the sin spawn.
There you go. That one. Ow.
The first claw strikes true. Second one also strikes true.
Good God, Kathos, you fucking animal.
Leading into the third round of combat.
Yeah, Kathos is by far MVP.
Kathos is insane.
Thank God for Katos.
Okay. All right. The creature counters back, completely missing with all attacks, bleeding all over the stairs. It seems to be losing strength rapidly. Kyrie. If those were words, I have no idea what they were.
We were discussing whether or not she had any charges left for Acid Splash.
Ah,
Yeah, so she's got like 1 or 2.
Okay, well, I'm going to perform Acid Splash on the Sin spawn next to Dominicus.
and this was the acid splash?
Yes.
Okay. Your acid splash does hit. You notice that the creature is really not that nimble. In fact, it seems very awkward and off balance.
And now it's kind of melting.
Its thin, mucus-colored skin burns away.
Okay, was discussing strategy, sorry.
Oh, good.
Okay. Dominicus is going to, pray Saren Ray and channel energy. Saren Ray has been gracious lately.
Alright. Very good. Sarenrae definitely favors you in this moment for destroying these evil, sinful creatures.
Praise be.
The sin spawn turns to Dominicus, screeching horribly at the holy light that surrounds it. The 16 hit.
Now with weird vibrations on.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. You narrowly dodged the last 2 attacks as they bounce off of your hardened skin. Javier. Rapier. Rancerier.
Javier looks at Ameko and says, "I'll show you how it's done," and swings the Rancer again.
She ducks as you swing the Rancer over her head. Geez, watch where you're swinging that thing.
I just got this thing a second ago, lady. What do you expect?
Amateurs.
I hadn't seen you hit it.
There's much more I can do. Don't you worry.
I hope so. Because right now it looks like Kathos is our only hope.
Speaking of, where is Kathos?
Where is Kathos? Why, Kathos is in the next room.
Oh.
Yonder, past Dominicus.
Thank you, my dear robot.
Yeah, well, y'all are always robots, so...
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and announce to, anybody in earshot too that I'm running low on, divine spells.
I see. Then we best play it safe. Shreddy's her mithril rapier looks into the red, evil eyes of the sin spawn and misses. It's just not my day.
When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year.
It really has not. Tears begin to well up into her eyes.
Sorry. Kathos got distracted. Kathos is going to try and kill this motherfucker. Can I do that? Please? Okay, sorry.
First attack misses. Second attack misses. To which the sin spawn returns favor, landing one of its claws into Kathos' skin, dealing 3 damage. Its unwieldy mouth falling short of Kathos. Kyrie?
Also, that one that is right next to me should have taken 2 points of acid damage for staying in that same spot from the first time it got hit.
Yes.
And it's about to take another 3 because it got hit again if it stays there.
It's not the smartest thing in the world.
It seems almost like oh gosh, what's that? Like Carnage in Spider-Man.
It's like a homunculi.
Okay, I'm gonna chance it with my crossbow. I'm gonna not move, ready it, aim it at the sin spawn next down.
You take aim at the Sin Spawn, but can't quite seem to shoot between Amako and Dominicus, as the bolt flies off and lands on the wall, just missing its face.
Okay, Dominicus is gonna let loose with his mace again. I can't spellcast in front of this damn thing. Yes!
Whew. Very nice. You tear deeply into it. You hear bones and flesh crushing and shattering as you land a solid blow into its chest.
Yan!
It makes an exasperated growl.
Before it takes 3 damage.
Before it takes 3 damage.
I'm counting on that acid, that's why I haven't moved yet.
And takes a step back towards its sin spawn brethren. You can tell that it's not looking very good.
Okay, Javier is gonna he's gonna drop the Ransuer and pull out his trusty whip, quote air quotes, and move right here.
You would be pressed at that point.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
That is a pressed point.
Oh, could I reach him? Is this 15 feet? Right here?
Yes, it is.
Okay, alright, I'm just gonna roll an attack, but I think I've been doing it wrong, so I'm gonna give myself... I'm just gonna roll a d20. I'm gonna do it manually in the chat.
Yeah, their new attack system is kind of weird.
Yeah, I screwed
Wish
up
they
when
would
I did
just-
mine too. I rolled a melee attack instead of just rolling my Morningstar.
I wish they would just pick a system and stick with it and quit changing the sheet.
Seriously.
Yeah, I like the manual rolls because of that. I assume I miss.
Yes.
And Javier just kind of like kicks the dirt and says, "Man, I don't know what's going on."
Mako looks to you. It's something unholy with this cavern, I believe.
Hmm. Perhaps you're right. The air does have an unnatural feel here.
Mako steps forward, thrusting forth with her rapier as it stabs into the creature. Thank God.
Thank God my NPC finally hit something.
Right. Piercing the rapier down its maw, straight through its head, as it growls and then falls limp. She withdraws the rapier, letting the creature fall to the ground. Ectoplasmic black ooze coming from it. She swings the rapier, whipping the ooze down back at it. I told you. Just needed a warm-up.
Good job. Now we should probably help Kathos.
Yes, I see another sin spawn in the room. I assume that's where Kathos is.
Alright, Kathos is going to hopefully this time attack and rip his face off.
Poor Kathos is not feeling it now.
Kathos, your swings fall short of the creature. However, as your arms fall back to your side, the creature raises its claws in return, only to have its large gash leak out the last bit of blood, and it falls to your feet before it can even continue its swing.
Woohoo! Yay, dots.
Dun, 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 dun.
Combat drops.
Ugh.
Good thing, because Weird Vibrations was about to wear off.
Also, yeah, I've like got one, channel left. I've got, I mean, I can heal with, cure light wounds, but I have to touch you to do that.
Ameko looks around. I'm okay for now, but I don't know about the others.
Does anyone need
Nor
any
do I.
healing?
Javier picks the red sewer back up and puts it away as best as he can.
Ameko looks around. This... I can only wonder if Suto knew about this. Did he have anything on him that could have any indication as to what we're really getting into down here?
I did find a journal on him. You're more than welcome to
Journal?
read through it.
Yes, please.
I hand her the journal.
Let's turn that into a handout. Okay, everyone should get that.
Yep, give me 2 seconds though. I need to go permanently apply the defense bonus from the ring
No
to
problem.
Kyrie.
Should one of us read the note out loud?
Oh, I was already like all the way done with it.
Alright, yeah, I figured we were waiting on you to do something. If
Oh,
everyone's here.
I just meant, can the people on the stream see it?
Yeah, I've got it in like full screen mode, so they can read everything just the same way that I can.
Okay, word.
Alright. Almako looks to the journal and begins flipping through roughly about 24 pages before she comes across an entry that makes her face go pale. She looks to it and reads aloud.
What's up, Senior Win?
The raid went about as planned. Few Thistletop goblins perished, and we were able to secure Tobin's casket with ease, while the rubes were distracted with the rest. I can't wait until the real raid. This town deserves a burning, that's for sure. Rip Nugget seems to favor the overwhelming land approach, but I don't think it's the best plan. We should get the Quasit's aid. Send her freaks up from below, via the smuggling tunnel in my father's glassworks, and then invade from the river, and from the glassworks in smaller, but more focused strikes. The rest, except for Bruthasmus, agree, and I'm pretty sure the bugbear's just being contrary to annoy me. My love's too distracted with the lower chambers to make a decision. Says that once Malfeshnikor is released and under her command, we won't need to worry about being subtle. I hope she's right. My love seems bent on going through with it. Nothing I can say convinces her of her beauty. She remains obsessed with removing what she calls her celestial taint and replacing it with Mother's grace. Burning her father's remains at the Thistletop Shrine seems to have started the transformation, but I can't say her new hand is pleasing to me. Hopefully, when she offers Sandpoint to Lamashtu's fires, her new body won't be as hideous. Maybe I'll luck out. Succubus are demons too, aren't they?
Stupid succubus.
She drops the journal. I knew it was bad, but I didn't know he got in with the realms and the likes of demons. Goblins are one thing, but demons?
Well, that probably explains where all of these freaks came from.
I wonder if they've already struck a deal.
By Shaylin's name, it sounds as if they may have. We must stop whatever he's doing.
Certainly, but I think since we're all pretty tired and worn out, that maybe we should rest and before we continue. going any further into this, because it sounds like it goes a long way. If there's a nest of demons that could potentially come up.
Mako looks around.
I second that motion.
I could definitely do with the rest, but I'm not sure that this is the safest place.
Perhaps we should go back to town and restock, re-energize, get rested up, and come back tomorrow, maybe.
I don't think whatever's down here is quite ready to come out. At least not without Suto. I feel we might be safe for another day, but we shouldn't let whatever evils are down here linger for much longer.
Agreed. But we're just also... We've been fighting a lot. Like, we killed like 7, 8, 9 goblins, that half-elf dude, and all these things. Like, it's been a long day, madam.
Mako rubs some bruises on her head. Yes, I do have a pounding headache. We can rest for today, but as I said, we must not let whatever evils are down here lurk for much longer.
And we definitely won't. We'll be back as soon as possible.
Perhaps we could just rest for the night and come back first thing in the morning.
Yes, we can do that, she says somberly.
Oh shit, I put them in the wall again. Freedom!
How did you get into the wall?
Freedom!
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and say everyone goes in, they rest at the inn, and we return bright and early the next morning.
Yes. Also spell
Perfect.
memorization and everything, you know, all that.
Alright, everyone, did you add let me go ahead and make sure, add 1200 experience for rescuing a Mako?
Wall hacks, bro. Wall hacks.
Get the fuck out of here with your wall hacks. Alright, what is your experience sitting at?
No idea. I haven't really been keeping track of it.
Mine's 5922 if I didn't mess up anything.
Yeah, I have 5770. If that, yeah, but it seems like it's already messed up because he has more. So yeah, I don't know where we're at.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
Alright, so,
Somewhere around 5,000.
Breaking out the calculator.
everyone should be at, let me open up my calculator here. Let's see.
Yeah, I got 5970 as well whenever I calculate it all.
And that's after the 1200 from Amako's
Yep, that's
rescue?
from all EXP that we have received so far.
Alright, add another... Let's see, you killed 3 of those, so add another 1800.
Seven 770.
Alright.
Nice.
Very good. and everyone has arisen early in the morning and very quickly returned back to the catacombs.
Good thing we're all spellcasters. We get access to our new spells without having to do our level.
Right. And I already did my level up before the game, so I'm ready.
I was about to say, now that we actually rested, we actually, actually leveled. So now we get some extra some extra HP and some extra spell usage.
And some extra spells, too.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to wait till after the game to fucking go set up my new spells. Because it's, it's level 3 where you get a new feat.
Oh, snap.
Okay. So, you return back to the chamber with the red statue.
Javier's pupils have changed to, like, a reptilian-looking slit.
Javier, I think all of this darkness is wearing on you.
Perhaps. Perhaps that is what it is. Also, there's just a slight golden ring around said slit. Very
Kill him.
slight.
Kill him, snake person.
I don't think that is the best course of action, says Ameko.
Well, there's this huge yellow arrow on the floor. Maybe we should go this way.
You find a stairwell leading downwards.
After you, Kathos.
Kathos, you come across a door. It's a simple wooden door.
I guess I'm gonna break it down. Or is it unlocked? Probably not.
What are you doing to the door?
Is it unlocked?
You're going to try and open the door?
Yes, that's what she's doing.
Okay. You open the door, and it easily opens. You turn the handle, and it swings with a loud revealing a circular room. Water ripples quietly in this circular stone pool, the rim of which is lined with skulls.
Well, that doesn't look promising.
Dominicus, hold up. You step past one of the skulls towards the other door, when suddenly a shadow catches your eyes.
I think there may be something in here.
All right. Drag this out here. A small creature directly above you and to the left, with blackened bat-like wings on a fiend's head, tentacles dangling from its chin and scalp, and fangs hanging from its mouth, appears out of the shadows and lurches towards you, attempting to bite you.
Bastard.
It misses you completely. It chitters and flaps its wings, maintaining itself above you. Everyone roll initiative.
On a side note, though, we may have to end shortly after this combat because Kyrie is getting very sleepy.
Yeah.
She had a long day at work today.
All good in the hood.
Plus, it'd be nice to be able to, you know, take levels and stuff before we actually continue doing stuff.
Alright, starting off with Kathos.
Wait, what?
There's a small bat-winged fiend's head 5 feet above you, or 5 feet above the ground.
Yeah, okay. Then yeah, Kate is gonna walk up to it, or as close as he can, and try to swing at it with his claws.
Hits.
Kathos, Kathos, Kathos. Welcome back, Win. No problem. We just hit combat. Kathos smacked this thing for like 18 damage.
It is obviously aghast at the fact that it has been struck so rapidly, but it still maintains its flight, turns towards Kathos, and emits a terrible screech. This is an ear-piercing screech, which affects all those in the hallway. Everyone roll fortitude.
I'm behind it, right?
You are close to it.
Alright.
Everyone rolls fortitude.
Low roll's good, right?
High score, what's that mean? Did I break it?
Oh, is it broken? Did it break it? Okay. Javier.
Yes.
You are stunned for 3 rounds. I'm sorry, paralyzed for 3 rounds.
I'm terrified. Paralyzed with fear. That screech was very scary.
It's actually more of a paralyzation of the sheer sound of the screech. It's an unholy, unearthly screech, which rings true to your ears, unlike anything you've ever heard before.
Javier's too paralyzed to do anything.
Javier's too paralyzed to move.
So if I'm paralyzed, I don't fall prone from being paralyzed. I'm just like,
You're basically just stuck in your spot.
okay, and I can't take actions or anything like that.
You are basically just stuck.
Yes.
You can't do any actions.
You're just standing there like a statue.
Okay, for 3 rounds. All right.
All right.
Wonderful.
Good day.
I'll just stand here while you guys fight.
The creature flies upwards in the room, flying 10 feet above the pool.
Alright. Kyrie is going to snowball it out of the air.
Oh, if it doesn't make the save, it's going in the water.
Oh.
What the fuck?
All those 20s, though.
Let's see, so Devin's caster level at level 3 is level 3, because they don't get anything special. So it takes 3d6 points of cold damage.
Ooh.
There was a piece of steel inside that snowball.
Alright. The snowball slams hard into the creature, blasting it with ice. It seems to freeze up, emits another short screech as it falls dead into the pool.
May it rest in peace.
Meow.
May it rest in pieces.
Rip in
Pieces.
pieces.
But say, plus you still can't move for like another 30 seconds.
Eh, technically it's only, well, like 18 seconds, but, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone add 600 experience.
Now that we're all in the same number.
Nice.
All right. Combat drops.
Well,
Am I still paralyzed?
nah, you're out of it now.
You're good now.
Yeah, like Ryan said, each round is only like 9 seconds, so you're only paralyzed for like 18 seconds.
Oh, okay. I think we should keep going and see what else is down here.
I would like to, but we probably have to stop for right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Kyrie is nodding off on the couch over there.
Oh, we're out of game.
Yeah,
We're close to the next level.
I know.
Yeah. Y'all are facing some very interesting creatures. A lot more to these than what you've been facing with goblins before.
Yeah, I know, Senor Win. But, you know, like I said, the entire thing will be posted on YouTube after I drop the stream, so if you'd like, you can always go back and watch, you know, the entirety of the episode since you got here late. There was a decent little bit of fighting. But yeah. I suppose that we'll have, you know, like our little, do our little post-game talk and stuff. Because that was fun on a bun. Kathos was fucking crushing
Oh yeah.
shit.
Thank God for Kathos.
Jeebus, Kathos.
Yeah. Kathos just putting shit down.
I'm really thinking y'all don't even need a Mako.
Nah, she should keep coming.
Like I said, y'all would be fine here.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, yeah, Devin was just saying, she was like, wait a minute, did a Mako even go? I was like, nah, never even made it to her turn.
Nope.
That level
was-
3 though.
Completely dispatched it, like, whew.
Yeah. Being a
Yeah,
level
just
3 is
smooth.
pretty useful for Snowball, man. Every level gives you another 1d6 up to 5d6, so she gets, you know, fucking 3d6 now for if that Snowball hits.
Yeah, Snowball's really freaking good.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much all I've got now is, you know, fire bolts. I can throw fire bolts and heal. We're starting to get to the point where, like, you know, everybody's gonna be passing me up in damage a lot. Especially Kathos.
Right?
Kathos MVP.
Well, yeah, 'cause he's level 3 now, so now I gotta go add him to fucking even more stats. He gets bonuses to his bad stats at level 3 too.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, he's gonna be like way stronger. I think he gets another BAB too and shit like that. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes off hard, like really quick. But at least we have our tank, because his life is gonna go off the rails considering we're doing average life. That
Here, we'll
D10.
just go ahead and reveal that real quick, because y'all are at the door.
But yeah,
Oh my, what lies down there?
Indeed. What does lie down there? Alright, well, good fight, everyone.
yeah, that was good. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Senor Win, I hope that you enjoyed it, my man. You were pretty much the only one here for it, but yeah. Like I said, I'll put it up on YouTube as soon as I end it and it finishes compiling and everything. So you can go check it out, or you can check it out in the VOD, either way. But yeah, thanks to everybody for coming out and checking out part 6 of Rise of the Runelords episodes. And we will see you all next Friday with more kick-ass continuations and new levels and whatnot. So, see you all then. Have a good night.